Domestic violence, sexual assault is something most people don't want to talk about. Community Safety Network offers support to people that maybe otherwise wouldn't have a place to go.
Realtor Ed Liebzeit lives in a truly beautiful part of the United States, but he doesn't let that fool him into thinking his town is immune to the tragedy of domestic violence. That's why, after 9 years on the board of directors of the Community Safety Network, Ed oversees an expanding range of services aimed at preventing domestic violence and helping save its victims.
We are here to offer alternatives to what they're experiencing. We have up to 8 weeks of emergency shelter for victims and their children. We try to provide all the expenses while they're here.
I was in an extremely abusive situation with my husband. I didn't know where to go. I definitely had run for my life, and I was still scared. They took me in. To be here and have that security, it's just so generous, it's overwhelming.
And it's important for people to be able to get away and have a place to go.
What is special about the Community Safety Network is that long after we make the arrest, they're still there for the victim.
It may be medical support, maybe law enforcement, maybe legal, maybe counseling services, but we provide them with the connection with those different elements that they might need to have a better life in the future.
They were here to assist step by step.
We're also increasing our capacity in transitional housing from 3 units to 5. People can stay there for up to 2 years. They do pay rent.
For my children and I, we had an amazing apartment, a beautiful little place for us to call home for a while. But when we did move out, we were gifted the rent that we paid.
At the end of the time of their stay, we give it all back to them. So it really is an opportunity for them to get their new life started.
We're happy to help people in a crisis, but there had to be something that we could do to prevent these crises from reaching this level. And so that's really where we became involved in prevention and education.
And importantly, a lot of our work is in the schools.
All of the work that I've done with them in my classes and with the swim team and in the community, it is imperative so we can educate our youth of today, make them advocates, make them people that are willing to step up and do something about this problem.
Somebody involved in this is not a taker, they're definitely a giver. And we're fortunate to have people like Ed.
He affects so many people with the work that he's done with Community Safe Network.
If we can just make a difference in one person's life, we know how beneficial that is. But the Community Safety Network makes a difference in a lot of people's lives, and it's very, very gratifying to be a part of that.